Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Lately, there's been a lot of chatter in the crypto space about whether an altcoin season, that magical time when altcoins outshine Bitcoin, is finally on the horizon. But depending on who you ask, the answers vary wildly. We're going to get more into that in just a moment. You can find a link down in the description below for an exchange called BTCC. And if you have not heard about this exchange before, there's some really good benefits here. There's no VPN needed, no KYC necessary, and it's been around for 13 years. You have access to over 300 cryptocurrencies and leverage up to 500x. And if you use my referral link down in the description below, you can get bonuses all the way up to $10,055. So if you'd like to research this more, or if you're ready to get started, again, you can find that link down in the description below. All right, so let's start with the current scene. According to CoinGecko, the altcoin market cap has dropped a hefty 42% from its all-time high of $1.89 trillion, which it hit back in December. That spike was largely driven by hype around Donald Trump's US presidential election victory, which sparked optimism that crypto regulations would ease. And funny enough, even though some of those friendlier policies are now in place, altcoins haven't bounced back as many expected. Just take a look at the bigger altcoins. Ethereum is still down over 17% this past month. XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, and Cardano have all taken hits too, anywhere from 14% to 30%. So where's the alt season? Well, many analysts are saying that the key lies in Bitcoin dominance. Basically, how much of the total crypto market cap belongs to Bitcoin. When Bitcoin dominance is high, altcoins struggle. For an altcoin rally to happen, Bitcoin needs to slow down or consolidate, giving the smaller players room to shine. One trader known as Dan Crypto Trades put it like this: Ethereum needs to take the lead. Without Ethereum gaining ground against Bitcoin, altcoins don't stand a chance. Since most altcoins are built on Ethereum and many liquidity pools are Ethereum based, a strong Ethereum usually sets the tone for a wider alt rally. Dan also pointed out that short-term altcoin pumps do happen, but a real alt season typically requires a solid breakout followed by a successful retest. Until then, he advises patience or maybe some strategic dollar cost averaging into quality projects. Georgy Verbitsky, the founder of TYMIO, is also cautious, and he says that we're in a waiting game and that a true alt season, the kind where Bitcoin chills and altcoins rally on their own, will only arrive after Bitcoin breaks past its previous all-time high. Until that happens, he thinks big investors will probably stick to Bitcoin, viewing altcoins as the riskier bet. And Jamie Coots, Real Vision's chief crypto analyst, thinks that there's still one more rally left in this cycle, possibly by June. But he's not throwing a party for all altcoins just yet. His take is that only those with strong utility and real user activity will benefit. As he puts it, activity drives prices, and only quality altcoins are likely to see meaningful recoveries. And then you have technical analyst Rect Capital. They're agreeing that alt season is coming, but not until Bitcoin dominance drops significantly. According to his chart, we'll need to see Bitcoin dominance hit around 71% before it starts falling. Right now, it's sitting at about 62%, so there's still a way to go. And meanwhile, another analyst, Sensei, they suggested that Bitcoin dominance may already be peaking. He pointed to a rising wedge pattern on the Bitcoin dominance chart, which could be an early sign of a reversal. It's a bold call, but it has people watching closely. However, not everyone is convinced we're close. Some key market indicators are still flashing Bitcoin season pretty clearly. For example, Caprioli's altcoin speculation index, which measures how eager investors are to take on risk with altcoins, has dropped to just 12%. That's down more than 50% since December. And CoinMarketCap's altcoin season index, sitting at just 14 out of 100. To be in a true alt season, it would need to be at least 75. So, where does that leave us? We're in a bit of a holding pattern. Optimism exists, but so does caution. Some traders see early signs, others say it's too soon. One thing's for sure, until Ethereum starts leading the charge or Bitcoin steps aside, altcoins are stuck on the bench. For now, it's less about moonshots and more about strategy, patience, and picking winners wisely. So XRP, for example, it's actually looking fairly decent today, climbing up a little bit here, still hanging above $2 at $2.10, and we'll see how the rest of the market continues to play out. We're getting more news of tariff updates, such as with China having reciprocal tariffs after the news coming from Donald Trump. I'll keep you guys posted. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Let us know how you feel about all this down in the comments below. And again, feel free to check out and use my referral link for BTCC. That is in the description. And also, you can find me over on Blue Sky. I just hit 31 followers. Thank you guys so much for helping me pass 30 followers over there. We're on the road to 40. If you could drop a follow, it'd be great. I'm at Crypto Atlas. You can also find a link down in the description below for that. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters, as well as my YouTube members. God bless you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.